Hello, everyone. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Wonderful to be here today and share with you thoughts during the lunchtime live video. So, welcome everyone who will join or watch it recorded. So, today I'm following up with the yesterday's video. We talked about pros and cons of dating or being in a serious relationship in international uh, arrangement or international scene in international dating scene, uh, as my channel is about differences in international relationships, mostly post-USSR Eastern European and American or Western. So we talked about that. Today, let's have a follow-up topic and just talk about how to do it right. When do you introduce children to where do you get to meet the children, right? Where do you get to meet her? When is is it appropriate to meet her children? What is a good time? Is there such a thing as a good time? And how do you define it? I know men struggle a little bit with um, sometimes trusting their intuition or emotional not that they are struggling. I don't believe that you guys are struggling, but sometimes you were taught not to trust yourself. And so in this video, I just want to reassure you that you have all the guidance inside of you. You just need a little bit of help. Just 1 minute, guys. Let me see the comments. Hello, everybody. Hello, Lance. Hello, John. John is in UK, right? Hey, Stan and Roger Smith. Nice to see you. Welcome, everyone. I really hope that this topic will be helpful and useful for you, as it is a very crucial moment. And I honestly do not believe that there is a very defined line for right or wrong, and we're gonna discuss why. Why? It is um, it is very difficult to say. You know, you have to introduce the children on a 31st day. You know, it's very difficult to say it and to say the exact time and things like that. But let's talk about common sense. Of course, you want to introduce children when you feel that this lady is, you want to meet her children, when you know you are serious about her, when you are exclusive, when you had enough of time to get to know each other, and you are committed to this lady. So before you propose, you definitely should meet your children before that, so you can first of all, you will discover many things about her when you meet your children, because you see, often we're trying to hide things about ourselves, but those of you who have children, you know that your children are not going to be helping you on that one. Your children will show exactly what they learned. They will show, they either appear confident or not appear, they either be confident and friendly and open, and you can't fake certain things. You can't fake a well-raised child. You know, you can try to tell your child to say certain things, but you know how incredibly smart children are. They're gonna show exactly what they've learned. They're going to reflect on your daily life. It's just, you know, overall, you will rediscover your lady once again. You will see the look in her eyes when she is with children. You will see, you will feel her care. I would not even recommend to, you know, propose to a lady before you meet her children, as also before you connect with her and you see her in that role and you meet the entire family, because uh, while they are minor, it's a package deal. It's a package deal. Now, sometimes the circumstances are not perfect. Sometimes you meet your lady while she is with her children. Maybe you are traveling to Ukraine and you are participating with a matchmaker or a tour, but you went out to the park or to the event and you met a lady, while she's doing things with her children, or maybe you meet somebody, but the children get introduced early because she doesn't have anybody to leave them with. You have to understand this also, that it is a major issue for a woman with a young child or children is to be somewhere, to go somewhere and leave her children. You should not judge a woman if she tells you, if you invite her for dinner, of course, not the first date. She should be able to figure things out. But sometimes things happen. And before you judge her, consider her heart, that she does not feel comfortable leaving her child, somewhere unknown, or by themselves in the house and coming and being comfortable for you. Sometimes the situation will happen when she'll tell you, listen, this is what my life is about. I'm responsible. The first couple times I have an auntie, watching my son or daughter or my children, but that's what it is. Would you like to come to our house, or may I bring them together? Of course, it's not an ideal situation. It's better to introduce children when you know for sure you are committed. It's where you're going basically. But in this situation, you have to understand that life is not always perfect. You not always have perfect circumstance, and it is what it is. So take it as an opportunity. Take it as an opportunity. We can give blueprints and tell what's right and what's wrong, but life happens. And life is unpredictable. And I think having flexibility and understanding will help you if that is the right person. Once again, if that is the right person, it's gonna be fine. You won't wonder, well, I wonder if your children are well behaved. Oh, I wonder if your children are disrespectful. I've got some comments in some letters yesterday on the video I made about being in a relationship or marrying a Ukrainian lady with children. So I might have a follow up, or definitely for my Patreon members, they're going to be a follow up on that video. So that's that. But in general, you do have to ask yourself these questions. What would you do in that situation, right? Um, I think the first very, very important aspect is just being able to put yourself in somebody else's shoes. Now, I will share with you a little bit. Uh, several of my clients had a different situation, and they made a move that was absolutely unnecessary. So there is a different kind of dynamic applies if you feel that you are being taken advantage of. I'm going to share that more on my Patreon. And by the way, guys, thank you so much for joining. I told you then when we reach 31 member, I will have a drawing for some free services from me. I'll tell you more later. But also I'm going to try this week, by the end of this week, somewhere around the weekend, I'm going to try to make the first private live, because we can do it as it's getting exciting. So thank you so much for joining. I will post the links below. It just feels so good to be able to share more. So now back to the stories. I'll share a little bit. Um, Sometimes the ladies will, if you do not know the lady very well, if you do not yet have trust, if you're not exclusive, you absolutely do not need to take her and her children on vacation. I've had many, not many, okay, several men that had done it, and they did call me for a consultation about this, and I told them my opinion. And guys, I'm a woman myself, I'm a mother. I am not against doing wonderful things for ladies. I am not against being generous, being chivalrous, uh, being all in all a great human being, but you have to be smart and discerning. It's just very weird if you invite a lady on vacation with her children when you are not exclusive with her. It is a great way to meet kids if you are together, if you are committed, if you are engaged. It is a wonderful thing to do. If you want to be a generous man and you just want to donate somebody a vacation, that is a wonderful thing to do. You can give it to anybody. It's a you can just make a drawing and or you have your special person, just send them on vacation. It is also a wonderful thing to do. But having this situation when you don't know the lady and you're going with her on vacation and you hoping that it will bring you together, you hoping that maybe you will evolve your relationship status, and you paying for the family members on her, you just being a fool. You just being a person that do not realize that the only reason she's doing that just to get a free vacation. So you're gonna be in this weird situation. You won't even be able to meet anybody because you will arrive with her. You probably will live at a different rooms in a different rooms, but it will be awkward for you to talk to other women or to go dance. It's just going to be very confusing. It's very unnecessary. Neither of my clients had a good experience. And once again, guys, I suggest or share, but I'm not a dictator. You do your thing. If you do not know somebody well, um, or you don't even know what you don't even know what your status is, and relationship is very shaky, and it's not even a relationship yet, it's a very introductory stage. I do not recommend doing it. Don't try to impress her with stuff. Don't try to yes, don't try to impress her with doing these things. You only will push her away because uh, it's not a natural environment to get to know somebody. Yes, there might be exceptions, but they are exceptions for a reason. So that's what I wanted to share with you guys. Just a moment. I don't know how to see my live chat. Thank you so much for joining. Let's see if I can push this closer. Um, oh my gosh, I see some messages. Stan is saying, this has been my experience, but the faster she has introduced me to her children, the more she, okay, the faster she introduced you to her children, the more she is into you. Yes, that is possible. If she really feels, that you are the right person, if she really feels strongly about you, she would introduce you faster. That is true. It means that she trusts you, and it also means that she doesn't see as a man, because very strange woman would be introducing her children to every man who is interested in her, because it would be very, very confusing, right? It would be very confusing to do such a thing. An adequate woman would only introduce you to her children if she feels strongly about you. And yes, if she sees the future with you and you are exclusive, she's exclusive with you. Other words, she's not seeing other men. She might have other admirers, other men that admire her, but she's not planning. They're not on her list. You can't control people who want to be with you, right? But you know what you want. So that's just some thoughts, guys. Thank you, John. John saying, absolutely, Veronica has very good advice. Thank you, John. By the way, John, Stan, Lance, these are my all my Patreon guys. So it's so nice to see you. Wayne, also, I'm not sure if it's this Wayne, but I have a Wayne joining just my platform. So welcome, whether it's you or not. Welcome, welcome. Hello, New York City. Hello, Mike. So yes, same Wayne. Wow. So I have all my supporters here today on a live chat. Thank you so much for your support. We are going to share more, and I'm going to share more into detail actually what happened to my clients, how he found himself in a situation that was really heartbreaking in a way, and how to discern. So the follow-up will be on the account in a couple of days, probably by Friday for sure. By the way, there is a morning post from me today. I sharing a story with you. I hope that you will listen to it and take something useful. So I'm going to take a break right now. I have another topic for this afternoon, and probably we'll be back in about an hour. Oh, thank you, thank you. That's great. Thank you for posting. Yes, guys, feel free to post, to message me. What happens right now is, my messenger box is full, my email is full. And so, one way to make sure that I see your message, I see your comment or your request is to join Patreon account. It starts from $5 a month. So, if you see value in what I'm doing, you probably can afford it, right? So, you can also comment under the video. You can also send me an email on consultveronica@gmail.com. I always see my comments under the video, and I do check my email, but sometimes things get lost, so some things go to spam, unfortunately. So with that being said, I will see you in about an hour, and we are going to discuss I'm not going to tell you what we are going to discuss. You're going to see it in about an hour from now. Thank you so much for being here, and I would love to see your comments on the video, on my ideas. I just hope that you'll be reasonable. Don't be in a hurry, and always ask yourself a question. You will have the answer within. Your feelings are never wrong. Thank you, guys. I will see you soon.